What is up, everyone? It is Diecastbuffet here again. Guys, we have the 2024 Noah Gragson Bass Pro Shops Salutes, or the Winchester car, as some might call it. Beautiful looking paint scheme, guys. I am hyped for it. Let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go, folks. Outside of the good old box, and a brand new diecast has emerged. Guys, this is one of the coolest Noah Gragson paint schemes of 2024, and let me tell you, he had a megalodon of different paint schemes. I mean, he had his Homestead car, the Roval car. He had two different paint schemes for both Las Vegas races, different Bass Pro car. I mean, literally, we're talking a ton of different paint schemes. People say Chase Elliott might have too many sponsors. I feel for some of the Stuart Haas Racing fans of the 10 car, because Eric Almirola and Noah Gragson had a boatload of them. But regardless, this is based off the Coke 600 variant of this paint scheme. But what's interesting about it, guys, is this was not exclusive to that one race. And in fact, he ran this car multiple times in 2024. I think he ran it like at Iowa. I think he ran it at the Fall Darlington race. I mean, he ran the patriotic car multiple times. And I don't know if this is something that is new, but I saw this with Martin Truex Jr. running his patriotic car multiple times. And there was another driver that did so as well. I think it was Kyle Busch with the Cheddar's car. But I think we're starting to see patriotic cars not be exclusive to the Coke 600 and the July 4th weekends. I think they're kind of just running them a little bit wherever they want. Might be a trend, maybe it's not, I don't know. But regardless, so let's dive into today's diecast review. To the front of the car, you have Johnny Morris Bass Pro Shops. You have, I mean, a ton of different logos. Check this out. So this is based on the earlier Ford Mustang design. I don't even know if they had the Ford oval logo put back on the car for the Coke 600. I'm assuming they did. But the Made in America logo would be replaced with the Ford logo there because they wanted to updated it. This one right here says Winchester. Winchester got Ford Performance on both sides of the front fender well. Let's go to the front of the diecast. That is going to be the tiniest number 10 logo you'll probably see on the front end of a Ford Mustang. You got Sunoco there. You got the blue, red, and white design. Goes around that very low hanging front end of these Ford Mustangs. And yeah, the obvious, it does come on a base. You can take the base off if you want, but I will say though, if you're a younger fan, be careful. Get adults to help you with it, because let me tell you, some of these bases I have cracked on some of these cars. Sometimes they bend, and that's the best way, because then nothing bad happens. But if they're very brittle plastic, they'll break and the shards will go flying. I'm not even kidding. You'll hear them rattling in the corner of your room. So what I'm trying to say is do not do it if you're a younger fan. Yeah, just get someone to help you with it. I'd recommend, having some sort of protection joint for your eyes, because you don't want to take any chances, guys. I mean, the plastic literally flies on some of these Gen 6 era plastic bases. I think the recent ones might be more bendable. I don't know for sure, but regardless. Got Noah Gragson right there. Got Winchester ammunition, Made in America. Got the American flag, number 10. Appears this is a raced version, maybe. I don't know. I'm kidding. Got Goodyear with the, I think it says Honor and Remember. I honestly can't even read it because it's so blurry. That's the unfortunate part about the current day Goodyear wheels. You got Surf Pro, Haas, whatever the biff that is, Superior, Essex. You got Overstock. Yeah, that's like 4 or 5 different paint schemes right there, by the way. I'm telling you, Noah Gragson had a megalodon of race cars. Even Ryan Preece. I mean, he had a ton of different paint schemes too. Cup Series NASCAR Salutes. Goodyear. Go to the back end of the car. Got Military Save 10%. Now, this is good marketing. They used the number 10, right? The number 10 font to save 10%. That is really good marketing. I like when they have creative programs like that. I think that's pretty cool. It reminds me of the Golden Corral car from like 2013. And I think it was J.J. Yaley. And on the back end of the car, it said if Yaley got like a top 10 or something, or a top 15, kids eat free at Golden Corral. Something like that. That's good marketing, I think. Just kind of tying it into the race team and the number and the drivers or whatever you can do. Got Mobile One Ford, number 10. To the right side of the diecast, Very, very cool looking paint scheme. The red is pretty bright. I like that. Some of the red colors they choose on these patriotic cars are a little bit darker. This one stands out. It's bright. But the top of the diecast, this is a very nice subtle change. There is a gray stripe around the roof number 10, and I think there's blue in between the red and gray on the roof. So it's an inverted color outlining, which I think looks good. Get BassPro.com, Gragson, and Winchester. The paint scheme is just a simple ribbon that starts at the lower valence and kind of goes through the door number, wraps all the way to the top of the car and up to the roof. You know, I've seen a lot of different patriotic paint schemes, and sometimes they're really, really good, and sometimes they miss by a mile. I've seen some pretty bad patriotic paint schemes. This is a really good one. Honestly, this is a really good one. I do think the Bass Pro car for Martin Truex Jr. is better because it has like camouflage and it just looks so good on the new Toyota Camry Cup cars. But regardless, this is a really nice looking paint scheme, definitely. What do y'all think, guys? Which one of the Bass Pro cars y'all like? Do you not like any of them? Do you like both of them? I don't know. Let me know. That's all for now, guys. Thank you all so much for watching the video. This is the Diecast Chassis Edition. If you're curious what the difference is, it's exactly what I just said. The bottom of the car is a metal plate. It's not plastic, so it's going to weigh a little bit more. I have noticed this also, and I don't think many people might mention this. I feel like the Diecast Chassis cars roll better, if that makes any sense. They're not as fast, right, in terms of rolling because there's more weight. But I feel like the wheels roll smoother, and it's because the plastic, you can have a ton of different imperfections in plastic because it's just a mold and it's cheaper. But with metal casting, they have to refine things. They grind down certain edges, and there's a lot more detail that has to be done to get a good die cast casting. So what I'm trying to say is I feel like they roll better, in my honest opinion. So maybe some collectors like that. That's all for now, guys. Diecastbuffet signing off.